It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, to forgive. So forgive yourself.
Life, strength, and health. Morning Motivation, episode 107, The Power of Forgiveness. Great rising, everyone. Jamal here.
And Kim.
Yes.
And in this episode, as Jamal mentioned, we're going to talk about forgiveness. Sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves. You know, some of the thoughts that goes on in our minds, if that conversation was made public, you wouldn't say it to your worst enemy. Sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves when we fall short. If you're completing a health program or you were doing some health regimen and you didn't see it to the end, you didn't achieve your desired result, sometimes, you know, you kind of kick yourself in the back, you get down on yourself, you feel defeated, and you don't want to try it again. And the first step to success, you know, we mentioned in the previous episode, is to make a decision. But in making that decision, you don't want to be hard on yourself. You have to forgive yourself. And forgiving yourself doesn't mean that you accept the outcome, but it means that you're willing to try again and keep trying until you achieve success.
Yeah, this is an important topic because a lot of people are very hard on themselves. And a lot of times you don't even realize how hard you are on yourself, and you don't realize that you're not as forgiving to yourself as you could be to others. A lot of times we have clients that when they don't do well on these programs, they disappear,
right?
You know, and sometimes we never see them again, or we see them after a long time and they tell us that they were embarrassed about falling off track and not doing the things that they're supposed to do. And, you know, we tell people that, you know, as long as you keep coming back, we'll show up for you. We'll be here for you, you know. So that is something that you have to work out within yourself, right? Because a lot of times we don't realize how hard on ourselves that we can be. You know, were you embarrassed for yourself because you were hard on yourself, or was it because you thought that we were going to be disappointed?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is something to reflect on. You know, what is it that you didn't forgive yourself for, right? You need to reflect on that, and you need to take time to forgive yourself.
So, you know, as Jamal said, reflect on that question and work on forgiving yourself, and you'll feel so much better moving forward. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, to forgive. So forgive yourself.
Yes, and we will leave you with that. And for our extended podcast and for health support, you can go to lifestrengthandhealth.com. Peace and blessings.